and often are not doing their homework, that there are two key issues here. You said it first, Chris. The chief of police of Los Angeles a few years ago, when we were trying to control, tax, and regulate cannabis for adult use, said, oh, crime goes up around dispensaries. And then he did a study and discovered crime went down around dispensaries. And then he actually went on the news and said, you know what, I was wrong, which I almost fell over. But the fact is he admitted he was wrong, that crime goes down, property crime, crimes against others, muggings, because you now have eyes on the street walking the block to make sure that crime isn't happening to the dispensary. And then he did a study and discovered crime went down around dispensaries. And then he actually went on the news and said, you know what, I was wrong, which I almost fell over. So overall, crime goes down. The difference between all of those is we don't have safe banking. And I think that that needs to be underlined with an exclamation point every time we have this conversation about crime, whether it's to the dispensary or their customers. And at the end of the day, Oaksterdam has turned over tape hundreds of times to law enforcement for muggings, other property crimes around us, for exactly the same reason that you just said, is we will not abide crimes against others and violent crime. Cannabis isn't the crime. And let's help our community law enforcement end it. But if you're shoveling shit into the tide and you arrest them and they're released and there's no consequences, this is now how people make a living. And the larger issue also needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know it's up in Northern California, it's crazy. It is crazy up there. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse with the